All right. Good morning, everybody. So today I'm going to talk about something that's in a religious book. It's in a religious book that is read to the public. It's published and it's sold and it's taught as a truth, I suppose, or as an acceptable part of culture. So this is taught to God's chosen people. You wouldn't believe it. Could this be true? Could God's chosen people possibly believe this? Apparently so. So this is taught through the Jewish Talmud. The chapter, the specific chapter that this is taught in is called the Mishra Nida 44b. That's the chapter. And you can go and find it online in English and you can read it from the front to the back and you can come to your conclusion about what it's talking about. But the very opening statement is this, that a father of a 3-year-old daughter can betroth her to another person through sexual intercourse. Just to make the matter worse, it also says that if that daughter's husband dies, that daughter can now be married to the brother of that husband. As if the little minor is just nothing more than a sexual beach ball getting thrown around the household. So that's the opening statements. That's the beginning of the chapter. And then the chapter has a few rules and a few regulations, a few do's and don'ts, and what's pure and what's impure, as if the whole thing's sacred, holy, and of God. But it's not. The Talmud was finished in the 16th century, a few hundred years ago, saying it wasn't written by some prophets in the Old Testament or anything like that. It was written by some dude recently. As you read the chapter, it just becomes more cringeworthy. And it goes into the teachings of how a priest can marry a minor. So this priest can marry the minor, and I presume he can have sex with her. And I presume that anyone else in the priesthood could have sex with her too. And that can just take your imagination anywhere, and it's just it's so disgusting to think about. But it says if someone that is not of the priesthood conducts intercourse with that child, then the priest has to divorce that small child because she's had sex with someone that's not of the priesthood. So that's what it actually tells in the Jewish Talmud. This is given to the people, they read it with a straight face as if they're reading the Psalms. It's just, it is something else. That is just something else. It is so disgusting. But go ahead and read that. The whole chapter, Mishra Nida 44b, and you can come to your conclusion of what you think. But that's what I think. And that is just another part of that religion that makes me feel vomity on the inside.